got,
get this one going.
okay. Yeah, I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Oh, on my, oh, that's because we're running the welcome. Duh.
What?
Well, I was gonna say, I didn't see anything on the
Oh, okay.
sewing machine, but that's because we've got the welcome going.
Yeah, because that's how you said you want to start out. and
Yes.
then we-
Yes,
okay,
yes,
come on.
yes.
But you can
Exactly.
put your message in there. It says welcome. We're gonna be showing the baby lock as an intro. Everyone who
Right, right.
that would
Okay.
be kind of
Yes, yes,
nice,
yes.
and it'll. You don't have to put the price in there, but just saying,
No,
hey,
no,
we're
no,
doing
no.
Oh. Then it says it's 82 degrees there. We only got 3 people watching.
Mm. Okay, looking good. What do you think? Anything else you think I need to cover?
No? No.
But that's looking good?
Mm-hmm.
Other than now I'm getting crap in my throat. Okay. Oh, Vinny closed everything up. Time to start.
Switch from.
Get rid of the crud in my throat. Ah, come on. Okay. Okay. There, I think I've got all the crap out of my throat at the moment so that I can talk. So thank you for joining us. Who do I see? Kaylin, great. Angie, Karen, Quilting Grandma. Wonderful. Delighted that you've joined us this evening. I'm sorry I don't have Pax, mainly because it's such a beautiful day that he is at his soccer. And I don't know if he had a game or early practice or whatever it is, but anyway, he had soccer today. They don't want to miss a single day when it's beautiful like it was today. So I want to remind everyone that we do sell baby lock sewing machines. And this evening, I'm showing off the beautiful Jubilant. It is regularly, oh, now I got to stop and look again. $900, but tonight and pretty much any time, this is a price that we keep in the store, which is the lowest price they'll allow us to sell, and it is $5.99. So we are always, it's always fun to be able to just show off some of our sewing machines. Now this one is a little above a beginner. It has a nice variety of stitches. If I can get Aldo to tip our camera down just a little bit.
Oh, okay. You ready for
So,
the...
yeah. So
Okay.
he's going to probably cut off my head, but that's okay. You'll be able to see this beautiful machine. There it is. Nice one. Not super heavy. Hate to guess the weight on it, but it has just enough weight on it that it's not going to dance across the table when you sew. As you can see, all the beautiful different stitches. If I can keep my fingers going right, there we go, all the stitches. You can change, all you do is turn the dial to get to the ones that you want. You have your speed control. Right now it's set on medium. Also needle up, down, reverse. And this particular model has a nice case, comes off, little storage inside, put all your little tools. It slides off to give you your free arm. Well, if I can get it put back together, because sometimes it and me aren't always happy. There we go. Needle threader. What else? You can cut your threads here. It sews beautiful. Let me turn back to a number. So, two ways. You've got your foot, or this particular one, and this is the feature I liked when I was teaching my grandkids to sew, is push the button. That was much easier for them because then they didn't have to reach the floor, and I could set the speed on it. Well, here we go. I can set the speed real slow for them. But a beautiful Jubilant by Baby Lock, $5.99 anytime. You can call us. We can ship it anywhere, but you'd have to call us if you would like one tonight. We can save one for you, and no problem. So with that, let me just shut her off. I'll pull the plug on that side, get it out of the road so we can continue. with our stuff, and I'll have Aldo change the camera so my head's not cut off.
Okay.
So that was our featured baby lock tonight, and we do carry a nice variety in the store, and we can get just about anything that they have. So with that, I'm going to kind of repeat a little bit of last week, because that's when we did our irons and we just had our shipment come in. So those of you that did order irons last week, the shipment came in today, so we will be sending them out starting tomorrow. The only ones that haven't come in yet are the great big ones. So if you ordered one of the big full-size ones, those haven't come in yet. But the little minis came in. And I'm going to back up and I'll show you the first one. Yay! This was K Fawcett, remember? And he comes with the nice case. This one, tonight again, if you would like this one, it's $99. And just put CAF on it, K-A-F-F-E. If this is the one that you would like. So it's got his design on it. Brand new, their latest design. It's got the silicone. So really cute. I've had several people that just would like the tin that it comes with. Nice big tin. It'll hold this or whatever else that you would like to put in it. But definitely something that he would design if you're a cat. I know I mispronounce it every time. It's K-A, Aldo.
Oh.
Yep. I have number 1 tech, number 10 speller. So,
Thank you. Thank you for that.
On the bottom of the list. 1 out of 10 being 1 the best speller, 10 the bottom speller. So, but otherwise number 1 tech. And so the K Fawcett. Here's the design. So anyone that had time to think about it and decided that, yes, this is the one that they wanted, here it is. So with that, the ones that I didn't have with me, let me switch. Oh, I am going to switch to Tula Pink so we can see what Tula looks like. So Tula, if you just spells T-U-L-A, and the Tula Pink one is 85. It's regularly 114. So 85 Tula Pink, and now you can see how cute that it is with the fish and the stars and the circles and stuff that are running all the way around it. Now this particular one is a little cheaper. It's exactly the same style as one I just showed you. The difference is there is no container, no tin container with this particular one. So if you're a Tula Pink fan, here you go. Here's what it looks like. And tonight it's 85. They're regularly 114. So 85 for the Tula Pink.
I noticed it's got a very long cord. Did you happen to measure it?
Oh, that's right. I was asked once before about the cord. The cords on these are really nice heavy cords, and they're approximately 8 feet of cord on these.
Wow.
So the nice thing is you can get a little ways away from your outlet if you have to. It's also a great size to take to a show or set up next to your sewing. But yes.
And seeing it right here close up, it looks heavy duty.
It is.
The cord is a heavy duty. It's not.
The cord's a nice heavy cord. Yeah, it's not a flimsy cord. The iron itself has a little weight to it. Water spout in the back, and your window clear in the back. Your gauge, your buttons for steam. So very nice. Same as the K Fawcett that I showed you. That was the blue, but this is the Tula Pink. She's known for having pink everywhere. So if you don't want the named ones, I do have some of the other ones, the minis. So I haven't changed it to the mini, M-I-N-I. Mini. These run 112, and tonight they're 80. So this one is the aqua. So as you can see, same design as the last two I showed you. Nice long cord. And this is the aqua. So the very same design, same place for this fill, same spot. Show your gauge on your water, your buttons on your sides for your steam, the silicone plate that comes off that you can set your iron on, but you can stand it up. Cords off to the side. So this is the aqua. So if you like this one, just put the mini and the color. So you want the mini aqua.
Does that have light on these things?
Oh sure, I forgot about that. All of these have a light, which remember we discovered last time when I went, oh, they have a light, which was thanks to Karen when she asked. And we discovered that the light works when the iron is actually turned on and being used. So that was the aqua. Here is the same thing with the coral. Very pretty color.
You want me to type coral or anything?
The coral, no, this will be
Just
the
mini.
mini. We're going by mini, and then you just tell me which color. Aqua, coral, same, very nice.
Wow, it's got a rubber grip on there, so
The top is,
yeah, for the handle. It's
Mhm.
kind of nice.
my crud's coming back.
Easy to hold
Actually, a
on to.
nice grip that gets back to the palm of your hand
A little rubber
that
grip.
you can. So here's the raspberry. Nice, pretty shade. Very pretty. So this is the raspberry.
That one's my favorite, the raspberry.
You like the raspberry? Not really pink, not has a little more blue in it to be purple. Just a nice shade. And actually when I have them all sitting here, they all look really colorful. So they'll look sharp in the store, in the display. So the last one that came in, the last color, this is the pistachio.
Right.
So if you'd like one of the minis, any one of them from Oliso, all the same, nice cord, nice feel, nice hand. Yep. They'll be shipping out. Anyone that's got one ordered already, we're shipping them out tomorrow. So yes. So nice, the pistachio. So they're regularly $112. Tonight, $80. Like I said, we got a nice little shipment in, so nice time to buy. Get your pre-Christmas gift to yourself. Either that or tell someone to come in and get it for you. Christmas, birthday, etc. So anyway, those are the nice colors, and like I said, let's see, can you see the tips? You can see the tips.
Okay.
Maybe Aldo will tip it down
Yeah,
just a little
get
so
'em
you
all
have a
set up.
chance to
Oh,
look at
'cause it
all
does-
these beautiful colors. So here's our 4 colors that you can really see how pretty they are. Along with Tula, and definitely pink, or cave, definitely blue, but any one of them pretty. Excuse me. Always seems as the day goes on, I get crap in my throat, and this time of the year, it always seems to get worse as our air gets dry. But re-showing some of those cute irons from last week, and I know some of you has ordered, and like I said, the minis came in, so those will be going out tomorrow. The bigger ones haven't come in yet. I'm not sure when they're coming. Probably next week sometime. So anyway, that is our irons. So now, since we've got our sewing machine and we have our iron, how about we make a block of the month? So that's what I'm showing you tonight, is the block of the month that we have coming up. If you would like to participate in this 7-month, here's the quilt. I'll step one side. Here's the quilt. The blocks are 7.5 or 7-inch finish. We'll say 7-inch finish. There's a nice variety. It'll ship for 7 months, and we plan on starting shipping around the 15th of November. We were thinking of waiting, but then we decided these are so pretty. We thought we would go ahead and start shipping it in November. That is the price per month, $39.50. Now, as you can see, that price excuse me, includes the backing fabric. So with that, you get the backing. And in this case, this is the backing fabric. A real pretty gray that matches the other grays that are in here. Now, as I show you the fabrics, then I'll show you all the gorgeous design that you will see on them. But, so, we'll start with block of the month. We start shipping it around the 15th of November. There are 7 months to this particular one. So as you can see, 1 month you'll do your 4 blue blocks, you'll do your in-between blocks, another month you'll do your big blocks that are in the corner here. So you'll do more than 1 block in a month. You'll actually do about 4 blocks each month. On the last month, you'll have all your fabrics to do the little nice scrolly lines, and actually they're a lot simpler than they look. Oh, drank my water, took my cough drop, and yep, still got plenty of crud.
That print, I guess, is that what you call it? The print that's on the backing?
Yes.
I didn't know if that was coins or flowers.
Oh,
or,
it's all kinds of stuff.
Because it's interesting.
So the prints on this, with the exception of the background is a white on white. All the prints have the same design. And as I show you the fabrics, you'll be able to pick out the design in this a little closer. So on our block of the month, 7 months, $3.90 a month, or $39.50 a month, get the right number. You will have over 16.5 yards. I have no idea why so much, but that's what the pattern calls for. You will have, that includes your backing fabric, which was the beautiful gray. The quilt itself is 78 inches wide by 84 inches long. So it's a nice sized quilt in that double of the bedside size of the quilt. Check my notes to see if there was anything else on the basic. 7 months. We're going to put it online. The people online will have to pay a $10 registration fee. For those of you that join me for the live, you won't have to pay that particular thing. The other part is I'm not going to require that you tell me tonight. I'm introducing it to you tonight. You're welcome to reserve your spot by just letting me know. You can do that tonight. But I will show it again probably a couple weeks before we ship to see if there's somebody that missed us or would like to see it, and we'll just do a real brief going over at that time. Now, I do know some people that do block of the months, they prefer to do the whole thing. They prefer to get the whole thing and be done, that they don't want a piece at a time. for those people tonight, we're offering it for $233. So that's $233 if they want the whole kit. So I'll have Aldo change it to keep the BOM and then put kit. And then that'll tell me that it's the whole thing that you want for $233. That gives you all the yardage, which there's about...
Entered it right?
Yep,
Okay.
looks great.
Okay.
And so there is 14 1/3 yards of the main fabrics, 2.5 yards of the backing. And your binding, of course, is in that too. So for $233, you can get this whole thing as a kit. The only thing you have to add is your batting. And that, we will do those and probably ship them closer to the 1st of the month, because it'll take us a little time to get everything cut. I'm trying to think. I think I've covered just about everything dealing with the block of the month, or if you would like the whole kit at one time, we can take care of that also. So I don't know if anyone will have any questions. You're welcome to ask questions, and I'll try to answer them. The other thing I should point out on this particular one, if you happen to be a Studio 180 fan of their tools, there's a couple of them that they use their tools, okay? So when you get the instructions, it'll tell you how to use their tool to do whatever it is, or they'll tell you if you don't have it and you just have a regular square with a line, diagonal line on it, they'll tell you how to use it as that too. So that part is nice, that you don't have to have the Studio 180 tool. Actually, there's 4 different tools that they recommend. Anyway, you don't have to have them because they do have the instructions if you don't, and how to use just some of your own tools instead. Because that's how you get this nice wavy line. Excuse me again. Because we were looking at, Jeannie and I was looking at the technique tonight, and it's super easy. It's not that complicated. But we also figured out that, let's see, can't quite see on the bottom. The bottom row on this is just a straight piece. So if you didn't want to do this wavy line, you could replace it with a straight piece instead. So that's what makes that particular quilt. So with that, we'll move on so I can show you the actual fabrics, so you can see how beautiful they are and what they'll go into this quilt. What was I going to do? I pulled out one of the patterns. So there's the first month. Yep. So you'll end up, like I said, making like 4 of those.
Oh, those are in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Here's the other one. This is the purples.
Okay.
And that one you do a square in the square. Some of these, it looks like this one you're going to do an hourglass and some square in the square to do the blues. Right, I was going to show, what have we got here? Looks like I've got a flying geese and half square triangle. Not quite a square in the square, but a little bit of that same technique. So you'll pick up a couple little different techniques. This one has hourglass, pretty much. On this one you can see they have big hourglass in the middle. Oh, not really. Different style. If I remember right, I saw a block once that they called the block, the whole block, not just the section of this, right in here. As, let me get my fingers going the right way. As the square, take off the points. They called that section an hourglass, that whole section. I got to get used to seeing myself backwards. You'd think I could do that by now. But anyway, that part is, as a block, is called an hourglass. We generally do it as a section. And then they have you, make your columns. So everything, here's the pieces that do that wiggly down the side. That's what they look like. And they do give you the little template to make sure that you can get your angles on there. And then the 7th month is when you do your final put together. So actually, because it's only 7 months, it'll go fairly fast. But that gives you kind of an idea what the pattern looks like and all the different styles that you'll do. A lot of those are basics that you've done before. So, here we go. Okay, so that's the pattern. Here are the prints. And so I wanted to find one that kind of shows, maybe this one, that you can see how pretty these are. These, if you would like these, tonight, they're normally $14.60 to give you an idea. And tonight you can get any one of them for $12. So $12 a yard on this. It's all called Mystique. We're going to go by their code number on here, and this one is DX.
Just
so
DX. Okay.
DX. Yep, DX is the code on this one, and $12 a yard. And this one, now you can really see all the beautiful design on there. They're just gorgeous. The line's from Quilting Treasures, and it's one of the Dan Morris designs. He's one of the designers that I really, really like, that he comes up with a lot of very interesting things. Oh, thank you, Lucy. And good evening to you, Chris. Don't always read all the comments, but there you go. So if you like this one, and the color on there looks pretty true, it's in the kind of the pink rosy family. And you can see it in the blocks behind me that it's up in. Here's one of them up here. Another one down here, it's in these blocks. There. So
Terry, does all those fabrics have that same print? It's just different colors?
Yes.
Oh.
All the fabrics have the same
Wow.
print. Yes. That's what my tech was just asking. Yes. I agree with you, Lucy. I like Dan Morris fabrics. Actually, years ago, I became familiar with him because we have motorcycle fabric designed for the store to commemorate the Sturgis motorcycle. He actually ended up designing our very first print. And it wasn't that we asked him, it's just he had a great design with another company. And so through that company, we just asked, could we modify it just slightly? And he agreed, and it became our very first print that had Sturgis, South Dakota written on it. So anyway, a great color. Like I said, the design you're going to see is all the same, just all kinds of interesting flowers and paisleys and circles and arches, and looks like crosses and all kinds of interesting stuff.
Looks like
on
even
this
some seashells and
yeah,
coins. And
just
very,
isn't it neat
oh yeah, it's
that it just is really pretty.
and I think it's amazing that he says all those fabrics got the same print, so they'll all fit in together.
Yes, so they
Wow.
do. So what I'll do, let's see, since I didn't number them, but I'll kind of stay with the same block so that you can kind of see. This one here is going to be DK. DK. So this one is the dark piece that you see in this square. Right there. Excuse me. DK. And once again, all that beautiful design in there. Just gorgeous. So, and let's see, this would be This would be the other one in that block. There we go. So now we've got 3 colors that would go well together in any quilt. Wouldn't have to be this one. Oh, P.
P. Oh, P.
Just the letter P. Yep. The letter P.
That's easy
So
enough to spell.
Yep. Good. He can handle spelling P. Thank goodness it wasn't P-E-A. So, anyway, beautiful color. So all 3 of those would go together very, very nicely. And they look great in this quilt. Okay, I'll move on. We'll move from those to, this one's VP. VP. Lovely purple. A nice dark purple. Again, all the great color. It would be dark right here. I think that's the dark one. No, I got one darker. Must be more like this maybe. Either way, it's in there. Nice dark purple. What's that?
Oh, I see lines. Reminds me of nautical
A
things,
little bit of nautical, yeah?
Yes.
Since you're seeing shells and
shells and like charts and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you ever come up with that
I don't know. Guy's super talented. L. I'm sure this is for either lavender or lilac. So this one is L. Another gorgeous piece. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So L. And I don't know, you can really see some of the different interesting designs in this particular one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, this would have been the one, another one of the really dark ones. This one's a dark, and it's just a V. Might be for violet. A really dark blue, purple. Nice dark color, and like I said, all them great designs on there. Brand new from Quilting Treasures by Dan Morris. And like I said, gorgeous in the quilt. But if it's the fabrics you like, no problem. Okay. Now we'll go with one of the grays, and this is a K. So this one's the letter K.
Now, how do you get gray out of K?
I don't know.
I don't think that's gray.
It's a gray.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Trust me, it's a gray. On this one, you gotta trust me. This one is a gray. So $12 a yard. Nice gray. I never thought of until this second. I should have made up a fat quarter pack. I'll think about that a little bit. Yes, Lucy, this is the fabric in the quilt behind me. Mm-hmm. Yep. So this is the gray. Pretty much, I'm going to say it's probably the one down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That it's that lighter gray. Because I do have a darker gray. Let me see if I can grab it next. Actually, yeah, almost black. KJ. So they call this one KJ. Excuse me. So this would be the little skinny border and the binding. I don't think it's in any block. I don't recall it being in any block. That it's the little skinny border and the binding. Okay. Yeah, so before I close tonight, I'll figure real quick if a fat quarter pack. I can do that because it would. kind of one of those things when the fabric comes in, I never gave a thought that it would be really neat just to have these in fecklers and stuff. So anyway, that's the darker gray. Oh yeah. So we'll go to the yellow. Excuse me. Nice bright yellow. And it is S. I'm sure it's for sunshine.
Sure it ain't chartreuse or something? Thank you.
Chartreuse is a green.
Oh, is it?
It's a yes. And starts with a C.
I don't know how to spell. I don't know my colors.
Not tonight.
Well,
excuse me.
I only know 8 colors, so.
Yeah, you never got past the primary colors, right?
They never buy me the big crayon box. I can only
only the little box. The little box of 8. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and don't break them.
The little box of 8. Good for you. Yes. So a beautiful yellow. So I think there's only the one yellow in there. So we'll move on to green. Beautiful, nice green. And this one is a G. G for green.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, that gorgeous design. Great tone on tone.
Seeing them up close, they're all beautiful. It's unbelievable.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yes.
This is something that would even make a beautiful shirt. You ever think about having a shirt with all that kind of design all over it?
Huh.
Well, I said a shirt because you're a guy. For me, I was thinking a blouse. It would even be really pretty as a blouse. All the different design would be fun.
I like the design. I don't know about a green.
Well, it wouldn't have to be green. It could be any one of the other colors, I'm sure.
Yeah. One of the other colors would be interesting, but not necessarily.
Any one of the colors. Any one of these. This is FJ. FJ.
FJ?
J. Yeah. Probably for funky jade. So nice dark green. So don't always see the design quite as distinctive because of how dark it is, but definitely really pretty. Oh, steampunk, yeah. I hadn't thought of that, Karen, but yes, it does have a little bit of that look to it. That wasn't something that I really got into. Some of it wasn't bad, but I didn't get into that a whole lot. But yeah.
So if I was to make a shirt, is these all cotton or?
These are 100% cotton.
100% cotton.
Yep. So if you were going to make a shirt, you would want to wash it first before you cut out
that sounds.
Cut out your. So if you know somebody that sews, you can maybe talk them into making you a shirt.
Well, you would certainly show me, wouldn't you?
Maybe. H. This one is H. So, very, nice shade of green. Almost would work for the holidays, or even a nice shade for fall. Nice green. Okay, on to the blues. Y. So this one is Y. Probably ask why blue. It's just.
We need Nick here. He'd have an answer.
He would. He would. But yeah, really pretty shade. Let's see. Another gorgeous shade of blue. And this one is BZ. BZ. me see all the beautiful designs on this particular one. I like this blue. Okay. So then from that we switch and go to more teal looking, and this one is Q. So this is color Q.
So that's what teal looks like.
Yes. It's either, it can be a blue green or a green blue.
Yeah, my wife sent me to the store to buy teal, and I didn't know what to get. Teal hand towels, and I didn't know what to get.
Okay. Well, and like I said, teal can go either to the blue-green side or the green-blue side. This one's more blue. So it's kind of a teal, almost in an aqua, because of the fact that it doesn't have a ton of green in it. It really interesting how they call colors. Okay, this one is in the blue family, color N, so very dark, nice dark.
Just the letter N?
Just the letter N. Mm-hmm. And it has just a hint of kind of that light aqua color in it to give it kind of its light parts to it. But still really pretty. And the last color in it is QB. So this is a darker version of the other one that was out there.
QV?
B as in boy.
Oh, okay.
Boy or blue. QB. Yep. Very pretty color. So, let me...
If I was to make a shirt out of everyone's colors, I could be back there selling fabric like you do.
Yes, that you should. I've got a couple pieces to show you, but while we're on these, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I've got 17 colors. Get my scratch paper here. We'll figure out a fat quarter pack real quick. 17 colors. So it's 4 1/4 yards to get the 17 colors, and we're at $12 tonight. Okay, and whoop, 14. There we go. Quickly, should have grabbed a calculator. 4, 2, 3.
Cog's getting a little slow.
A little bit. A little bit. Let me see. 4 is another 3. Just as a rough comparison here. Okay, not too bad. If I did it correctly here, let's see, at $12 tonight, so that would be that's 48. Boy, am I off.
Got to carry the one like old Jethro.
I did. I did. Okay. So at $12 a yard, that's 48, and a 1/4 yard is another 3, so that makes it 51. So that would be $51 for 17 fat quarters.
Do you want me to put like fat quarters and?
Yeah, we'll put a little thing on there if we want to switch excuse me, did the fat quarters. Okay,
Hey,
so 17 fat quarters at
what's the total?
51.
51 even?
Yes. Otherwise, without the discount, it would be, that's what I was going to say. It comes up to, did I add right there? Oh, what am I? I'm not sure what I'm doing there. 27, no, 17 twice is 34. Yeah. Actually, it comes up to 85 otherwise. Does that sound right? That must be. Otherwise, I can go this way. Yeah, because 1460 a yard. And it's 4 is 64. But I think the 51 is right. Does that sound right?
I heard South Dakota math's not the same as elsewhere. And you?
that it changes?
Yeah, you know, it's just like time zones, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that figures out right because that makes each fat quarter about $3. So if you'd like the pack of 17, which gets you one of every color that I just showed you, he's got it up there right. The fat quarter pack would be $51, and that would give you 17 fat quarters at an average of $3 a fat quarter. If you do the math real quick, 17 times 3 is 51. Yes?
I'm not doing math.
So now we know he can't smell and he won't spell and he won't do math. He probably can't smell either. So he can't spell and he won't do math, but at least he'll keep my machine running. So anyone that wants just a pack of the fat quarters that I just showed you at $3 a piece, it would be $51. So $51 will get you, like I said, if I did the math, because most of the time fat quarters are 3.5 or more, but at 3 times 17, hopefully, is 51.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I just
Good. So then I did do it correctly. So the fat quarter pack of 17 fat quarters, one of each color that I've shown you tonight, will be $51. And I was thinking I'm going to have Jeannie cut me some tomorrow for sure. And it looks like we'll work on our block of the months also. So anyone that wants just this whole beautiful line of 17 colors, it'll be $51, and that will be the sale for tonight, because otherwise the packs will be more on the shelf. So to kind of finish, we need to touch on the white on white. Now the white on white is not the same design, but it does have just a nice little tiny swirl. And they call this color Z. And once you know, I did not figure it out because it is less than 12. Let me go. Okay. So the white on white, color Z, is $9.50 a yard.
Ooh.
Yeah, a really nice buy on the white on white. Otherwise, it's going to be 12. So I just did a $12.60. Otherwise, it's $12.60. So if you want the white on white, and it's just got a cute little curly Q. That's it. Just a nice, and they're always hard to see. And there's a lot of them, and they're tiny. They're only about so big. All these little curly Qs all over the place. So that is the white on white that is used in the quilt. is that one right there, with a little curly Q. So that's the white. And then the back, like what I showed earlier, is the gray. So the wide back, just put WB for the wide back, or W108. W108 will work. And did I figure this one? I did not. It should be an easy one for me to figure. It is. The regular price on the wide back is $20 a yard. Tonight you can get it for $16. Yep.
16 even?
16 even. So the wide back, if you want this beautiful gray for the back of any quilt, the wide back tonight is 16, regularly 20.
And that was on the back of this.
That was on the back of this quilt.
That's what I noticed, because you can really see the pattern on the print.
On it. Then you can see.
Is that right?
Yes, because this is still the same design that all the other ones had. So you would be able to match. But it's also just a great wide back if you want something that's not really white. Or it's got that bit of gray, cream.
Could you make me a suit of that?
No. Plain and simple. Nope. It's a great piece, but no. I'm not going to do that. I'll put it on the back of a quilt. If you decide to make a quilt, I'll put it on the back of a quilt. I am not going to make a suit.
Oh man, I could just see me in a business suit walking in with that.
A business suit? Like you need a business suit nowadays, do you? Is that what that's what you need? I know you don't wear a suit to come and take care of my tech stuff. And so,
But that looks like money, you know?
Okay.
If I had a suit like that, it looked like I made of money.
Okay. That was a fast no. Is he going to? He's putting me to work. Yeah, putting me to some work I don't want to do. No. There was a day in which I might have made one, but not anymore. No, I'd rather quilt. I rather quilt. So yes. So if he wants a suit, he's got to find somebody else that'll do it, not me. But there's a gorgeous piece for the back of a quilt. So with that, I think I've made it through everything. We're showing off the beautiful line. And like I said, think about our block of the month, and you know you can send me a text anytime. Because I know any of you that have talked to me tonight and haven't made a decision on the block of the month, you have time to do it. Send me a text. I will honor everything that I've said tonight. And in fact, basically the block of the month, I need to look, that's pretty much the numbers. I don't think they're going to change much. So $39.50 gets you 7 months, includes the back, and same here. I understand, Lucy. But if you want the whole kit, it's $233. That actually saves you about $43 compared to buying it month by month. But for those of you that have are online and listening, one of the things we were thinking about doing is we wouldn't worry about the shipping. So there would be that we'd either ship it with something else you ordered, or we would pay the shipping. For those of you that have joined us tonight. Excuse me. Otherwise, I can't think of anything else to remind you. Always open for, excuse me. Always open for any suggestions. I know we have some other stuff coming in. For those of you that were interested in our Sturgis 85th fabric, we just got word today that it finally is being shipped to us. Now, how long it takes, I'm not sure, but our 85th fabric is coming in, and when I get it, I'll show it to all of you. I know I've got some flannel basics coming. I'm not, and I don't remember. Sometimes it's hard to remember everything that's coming when you have to order 6 months in advance. But with that, I'm going to wish you all a very good night. Hopefully you join us again next week at 5 o'clock Mountain Time. And if it's raining, PAX may be here. So good night and enjoy the rest of your week.